What is up, everyone? Here we are today with a Scavenger Inferno deck from Kenny. He just really wants me to play some Scavengers. I think Scavengers are absolutely abysmal. I think these units are they're just hot garbage. Like, they make some money, but it's not. They don't make enough, and their combat potential is so reduced that it's horrible. And then like you have to pay 10 more to make them each time you make them instead of lasers. So you need to be making back like 20 per scavenger before they're better than laser. And even then, because of PopCap, the way PopCap works in this game, it's really bad to not be able to make powerful units that actually do something. Like having a unit that is basically fully a utility unit. Like its job is just to sit behind and farm money. You can't really afford to have units that do nothing in Rivals that often. So yeah, I really don't like Scavengers. I think they're very bad. But Kenny really wants to see some Scavengers, so we're going to play a bit of Scavenger for Kenny. Obviously we're going to need to go wheels against these shock troopers. And look, he's like trying to push in to kill my Scavengers before I get any money, which is going to work because my units are trash. Didn't get any money from those militants. Got pushed off. Now he's going Grenz, which I have no real out to. I guess I can make some rifles. Again, trying to get money off these Scavengers. Now I'm getting PopCap because he's trying to avoid giving me money, which makes it even worse. Ooh, I just really don't like Scavengers, as you may have guessed. Alright, let's get the first Inferno. Normally with Inferno I'd follow up with a bunch of lasers, which makes sense, but Scavengers are, again, so much weaker that it's not even that good. I'm still gonna do it because it is the thing to do. But yeah, we're going for the Inferno plan now. And we're kind of looking to just win the game with Infernos as much as possible. He's gonna have to move in pretty soon. I'm actually gonna bomb the sling. Now I'm going to bring the second Inferno in to bomb over here. He's going to sling again. Yeah, there it is. That's why I boosted this one, so I could reload and kill the sling. There we go. So I'm kind of just, yeah, I'm relying on the Infernos to win the game. They're like the only good unit in the deck. Like, you really are just playing, I mean, obviously that's not fair to say, because bikes, they're all good units apart from Scavenger. But combined, they do not make that much sense, and they don't work that well together. You're really, like, you are all in on Infernos to win every single engagement for you. Otherwise, the only other option is, like, bike spamming. Bike spamming Infernos is all you got going on. Lol, double kill. I'm gonna just let this guy go and get 10 Tiberium from him. Am I gonna get another double kill? This guy needs to learn how Inferno works. Alright, we got him, boys. We got him.
Enemy base destroyed.
What's the main difference between Scavengers and Missiles? Missiles have more hit points and higher damage and a fourth person. Technically, each model has more hit points in Scavengers, but there's less of them. So the squad overall has less hit points, and they do less damage. And because there's 3 of them instead of 4, when you lose a single model, it impacts the squad more than it does with lasers and missiles. And they cost 50% more. So it's just kind of like they're just much worse overall in combat potential. Yo, what's up?
3, 2, 1.
I think I'm gonna go wheel first this time. I think wheel first is stronger if you have wheel and rifle. He went buggy first. Alright, I'm not gonna make a harvester because this looks like it's gonna be a rush. Yep.
Your command.
So we'll just no-half for a bit. I'm okay with that. I got Scavengers. I'm actually pretty good at no-half.
Your command. Your command. Burning rubber. Your command. Advancing.
Unit ready.
Revving, no problem. Your command. Don't just move. Buster. Rolling out.
Alright, so we almost killed his buggy.
Ready to roll.
3.
Revving. Cocaine. Ready to roll.
Oops. I did not mean to move in with that ice poison. That was a misclick.
Unit ready.
Oh well. I have to commit now that I've done that.
Unit offline.
Looks like he's going Harvester now. He hasn't built a unit in ages. No, he's switching into Barracks. Interesting. And we'll obviously go Barracks as well. I'm happy to just no-half this, honestly. I think my like first 4 units are going to be pretty good in a no-half matchup.
Revving, burning, like you're ready to roll. I like hospital food anyway. You're advanced, revving the engine.
Probably wanna try and actually get some money from the scavengers as well at some point.
Your command, ready to revving the engine. Trade will be roaming for ready to hunt.
Unit offline.
Taking position.
Looking to pick up this. Your command van. Nothing is worth for the cocaine. Revving the engine. Breaker, no problem. Your command.
I've actually made so much money off these scavengers. Or like I'm so far ahead on cash with the way this fight has gone. I can just afford the harvester now.
Nuclear warhead launched.
So we're definitely just gonna harvest her.
What's needed? No stopping. Kill her.
I'll pick up prowling the back.
Unit offline.
Oops. You can air tower back. Yeah, we got loads of bank. We're gonna go harvester and then we're gonna go infernos.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
The difference between harvester and no harvester in terms of income is so insane in this game as well. It's like actually ridiculous.
Unit ready.
No harvester is just fully unplayable because you make absolutely zero cash, and then one half is like usually enough to do everything you want to do.
Ready to salvage.
But it's always been that way. Are these scavs gonna lose? Like, this is a perfect example of why scavengers are terrible. That buggy was like less than half hit points, and the scavenger lost to it, which is just horrendous.
Ready to heat things up.
Unit enhanced.
Inferno bomb.
Unit ready.
Inferno thrusters active.
Oh my god.
Unit offline. Warhead launched.
Alright, well, let's try and get back into this game after this
Unit
pretty
ready.
horrendous second missile.
Revving launches. We're gonna heat things up.
Unit offline.
Yeah, Scavenger's combat potential is just awful. Like, they just don't fight well at all. How can he afford an obelisk? Has he used all his bounty money to obelisk? That's such a huge waste of money. Like, if he's no half and he's desperate for cash, and he's going to spend that much on an obelisk? That makes no sense at all.
Unit offline.
Inferno in motion. Inferno bomb.
I mean, yeah, he's never gonna. It's gonna be impossible to come back with.
Revving the engine.
Yeah, with no half. He's never gonna come back against Inferno.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective
Alright,
available.
up against Bart. I feel like that last game was way harder work than it should have been. Basically off the back of Scavengers performing so poorly in their role. It's really difficult to play the laser Inferno game plan with Scavenger because Scavenger is so underwhelming. And that is such a huge cost to a deck like this, because that really is the best way to play Inferno most of the time. Like, Inferno with laser support is so strong. Like, giving up on that by playing Scavenger instead just feels awful.
Unit offline.
Anyway, I'll try not to complain about Scavengers the whole way through this run.
Ready to serve.
But yeah, you guys might have an idea of how I feel about Scavengers.
Bring them to their knees. Kill the other or the brothers kill the other.
Alright, so we probably want to find an alternative strategy. We want to get the Infernos out, and then we want to play with maybe like bikes around them, like bike support.
4K.
Unit ready.
Give them a wheel in. I want to go Inferno, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. First missile here.
Unit ready.
Shade. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's going to be a problem.
Unit offline. Unit enhanced.
Come on, Scavengers. Get him. Get him. Yeah, let's go. Great job, Scavs. Great job.
Unit offline.
We'll trash it to trigger.
Let's try and get the Infernos out now.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
Literally was able to be fair, I'm going to give Scavengers their due when they are decent. I was able to just go like immediate double Inferno there. Although the first missile was pretty long, and that's where I got most of my money from, rather than from the actual Scavengers. I think I want to move this up, and then I want to suicide this guy into the fire to get 10 back.
Unit ready.
Fire expired.
Unit offline.
I need a phantom, I think. Yeah, I need my own phantom. Accidentally blocked myself there. Pretty bad, man.
Moving napalm. Show me the moolah. Work your command.
Oh, no, we're gonna waste scavenger. Oh, the fire expired. That was good time.
Unit offline.
Inferno attack boys ready to roll. Missiles will smash up your command. Gonna deliver.
Unit offline.
Alright, let's try and kill the phantom. And I think I can... Okay.
Unit offline.
I need a phantom. I know I said that before, but then I didn't do anything about it. I actually need to build a phantom.
Unit ready.
Alright, let's get a phantom in here. Alright, I think we got it now. It's like over here, if he goes that way, he has to run into an Inferno.
Weapon launch.
Oh man, scavenger takes so long to kill anything. It feels so sad. Ah.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I think we'll continue with the wheel opening.
Have I been manipulated? Come join us.
Ooh, calm down, mate. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, but normally I'll mute someone the instant they as soon as they emo before their first emo has ended. That's normally a mute for me. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that he's not gonna spam any more than that. I guess we go straight into rifles then. He's going straight into lasers.
The Brotherhood is rising. We're ready to take your position.
No problem. Your command.
What's the pushing for the Brotherhood? Killer meat.
Unit ready.
Ready to
Is that flamers? Ooh, flamers is gonna be a problem.
looking to pick up the piece.
Ready to serve.
Scavenger.
Oh my god, I can't wipe them.
Prowling.
Oh wow, those guys just got shredded. Feels bad, man.
Revving the engine. No problem.
Alright, let's block and then we'll trigger the missile. Yeah, nice. Alright, we're gonna try and go Inferno, obviously. Scavenger did nothing there. Got shreked by flame. Laser would also get shreked by flame, but it would cost 10 less in the process. This is the thing, like every time you make a scavenger and don't get any money from it, it just feels horrendous. I don't really want to make any scavengers either, I feel really bad right now. But I want to make scavengers to follow up Inferno, kind of like I would with laser.
Inferno thrusters act. Ready. We're gonna heat things up.
Unit ready.
South Road investigating. Ready. Delivering napalm.
Unit enhanced.
Looking good. Getting ripped apart. Show me the moolah. Inferno bomb. Moving napalm. Ready.
Man, I just can't make any headway onto these paths.
Treasure hunter here. Prowling.
Unit offline.
I'll pick
Man, okay, I missed that. That one's on me, to be fair. Like, I definitely played that missile badly.
scavenger.
Major structural damage received.
Inferno's looking the hunt.
But it does feel like the
Moving napalm.
poor impact, the poor combat impact of these scavengers is always a feels bad. Come on, scavengers. Yeah, there we go.
Ready to treasure. Inferno. Flamer. Ready to. Looking for scavengers. See, we're gonna
Gonna see if I can suicide this one guy and get
Flamer.
20 tip out of it.
Inferno in motion.
Oh, nice.
Treasure. The hunt. Ready. Gonna heat things up. Looking to.
Yeah, there we go. Now I'm making bang. This is what scavengers are best for. You can suicide them. And
Tommy,
make bang.
yeah.
Show me there. Moving napalm.
Unit offline.
Seeking. Salvage. Ready to stay. Treasure hunt.
Unit ready.
Show me. Napalm takes the floor. Up in flame.
Ooh, that was nice. That was a nice Inferno shot. Come on, kill the stealth tank, please. Thank you.
Unit ready.
Scavenger, ready to roam. Looking to pick up. Napalm takes the fall.
I assume this Inferno will win that fight, but actually looks like it might not. Yeah, it's
Offline. Unit
alright, we're good.
warhead lost.
Certainly
There's a lot of work though. So much work.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Noob. I like it. It's like noob, but he spelled it differently.
Unit
It's like
ready.
noob, but he's got it with a U, so it kind of pronounces the same way but spelled differently. Big fan. I should have gone wheel opening instead of rifle opening. That was definitely a misplay. Interesting that he doesn't have a second rifle yet. What's he up to?
Militia here.
Drone
Advancing.
swarm right away. You can't really, like, I don't think you can really make scavs against drone swarm very effectively. I don't know if scavengers beat drone swarm on defense like missiles do. I need to test that.
Unit ready.
Right, let's get some scavs. Shoot this thing. Bring this guy across. Oh wow, I've shot 6 missiles at this drone swarm now and I haven't killed it yet. I hate that bug, man. That bug where your lights don't hit. Oh dear. This jump jet spells my doom for sure. Yeah, this jump jet is really bad for me. I don't think there's anything I can do about it either. I'm just totally pop cap. What I should have done is gone Inferno here. Instead of Rifleman.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Alright, we're actually not dead. Nice. I thought we were in a lot of trouble there. The Inferno is also a big hitter, so that's going to make a big difference on this missile. I'd be able to one-shot units. It's going to make a big impact. Alright, nice. We've got the missile, we can back up the Inferno. We can try and shoot this APC with it. And we'll get another one. We're really all about Infernos in this deck.
Inferno in motion.
Yeah, obviously he's going to make a ton of drone swarms. And again, just pop caps, just waiting to be able to play the game. Just waiting until I can actually do stuff again. Interesting that he's moving into the Inferno with his APC. Wow, and I got a double hit as well. Feels bad for this guy.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
I'm not sure this guy has really thought through his strategies when it comes to fighting Infernos. I feel like this guy does not have a good time fighting Infernos.
Offline. Objective complete. Three, two, one. New objective.
Alright, we're definitely going wheels first. That's what we should be doing every game, I think.
Unit ready.
Stormbreaker. Is that not the name of a Brandon Sanderson book?
Unit ready.
There's the Stormlight Archive, right? Which is fucking great. If you guys haven't read that. Absolute banger.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Oh, I didn't mean to leave that guy alive. Alright, cool. I guess we'll go rifles.
What's needed?
Oh yeah, this is kind of a Shrek. He's trying to do the Swipsies, but it's not really working out. He's gonna have to go something. Yeah, I was really worried about Chuggy. I was about to say he's gonna have to go something different, and Chuggy is the absolute worst thing for me that he could go. So Chuggy is one of the few things that can actually like wipe out every unit I have. Alright, nice. Didn't get there in time. So Mutant Chuggy is a strong deck, but it's actually pretty weak to Inferno. So I'm feeling pretty good about this matchup. Like I think I'm favored, honestly. It comes down to how good he, like if he has stank and how well he positions it and so on. That's kind of what it comes down to with the Mutant Chuggy deck. Yeah, Inferno is really strong against this deck. I probably don't want these guys anymore. Banshee, don't care about Banshee. I actually think the Banshee rework did not work. Like, the Banshee is terrible now in my opinion. I played against it a lot, and I played with it a little bit, and it just seems awful. Like, it's just such an underwhelming unit. It doesn't do anything, is the problem. Like, the issue is that flying units that compete well with ground units are kind of OP. Because then they have, like, they're like good combat units, and they're also immune to like 80% of enemy units. But when they're bad against ground units, then it's not really worth the pop cap to make them because they don't do anything. So it's tough. It's tough to balance air units well. Jenga? Janko with the snipe? Unbelievable. Actually unbelievable.
Harvester ready.
For the crystals.
Alright, so we've got mirror openings so far. See if he goes for a bite squadron. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Unit ready.
Yep, makes sense. We'll go down here, see if we can get him to shoot the wheels. Oh, I missed it.
Unit ready.
I meant to move the wheels in, but then I missed it and didn't select the bikes afterwards to bring them in as well. Oh wow, I'm getting wrecked. I've just misplayed this. I've misplayed the start of this bike mirror pretty badly.
Unit offline.
I guess I need to go scavenger because I messed up the start. Like I have to switch because I messed up at the start. But I don't fancy my chances with scavengers to switch because they're such low impact units.
Unit ready.
Late.
Unit offline.
Oh my god, my scavengers are almost dead. They barely touch the flamers with this wreck. Oh, that's so horrible. Oh, I hate scavengers, man. Absolutely hate them.
Unit offline.
Such a worst team.
Structural damage received.
Alright, so we lost that first missile because we messed up the bike mirror. And then we didn't really have a comeback mechanic because our scavengers are just not good. We don't have a way to switch into a powerful unit that actually does anything. So we're gonna try and do some scavenger plus Inferno for a bit. So we're gonna be using our Inferno to try and defend our scavengers.
Offline. Unit ready. Unit ready.
We're pretty far behind right now. That's not looking good.
Inferno thrusters active. Salvaging the battle. It's crowding.
Let's bring them to their knees.
Inferno is a really strong unit though. If anything, it's going to bring us back into it. I don't know why he went Shade. That makes no sense. Shade doesn't do anything against my two units. Yeah, Shade was a really bad shout. Yeah, Shade was a huge throw here. That was absolutely worthless against what I'm doing. I have no targets for it, like at all. I have Infernos and Scavengers. I wonder if it was a misclick or something. Maybe he has a Phantom that he meant to build. Phantom would have been really good. So yeah, maybe he has a Phantom that he meant to build. Delph tank. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't really make sense at all that he went. Yeah, it makes no sense that he built a
Unit ready.
he built a Shade. Alright, I think Inferno's saving the day here. Oh yeah, Inferno's insane.
Missile launched.
Alright, GG. Yeah, that Shade felt like a big old throw.
Mission accomplished. 2, 1. New objective
Janko
available.
believed that his air unit. Oh, I went wrong unit. God damn it. Janko believed his air unit was Phantom. That's why he got a Shade. That makes sense.
Unit ready.
Destroy them. What's needed? Militia here. We're ready to serve.
Alright, so we'll stack up against these shocks.
What's in 4K?
This is fine. Like, we'll probably lose this 2v1, but we can make it a 3v1, and then even if we lose 2 rifles, we're still up 20 Tiberium on the exchange. And he went jump jets for no reason.
Unit ready.
Destroy them. We're ready
He's
to
like, yeah, I've got infantry against infantry. Time for some jump jets. Yeah, that seems like the solution.
Online.
How do I beat rifleman with shock through a jump jet? I know, I'll make jump jet.
Unit ready.
Like, what's the plan here, man? Was he just expecting me to immediately tech switch? Is that why he made the jump jet? Jump jets aren't even that good against wheel either, so yeah, it was not the one, bro. You did not want to make a jump jet trooper there. That made no sense.
destroy the GDI.
Unit ready.
We're ready to serve. Militia here.
Alright, this looks like it's going to be a spanking.
Unit offline. Nuclear missile launched.
Yeah, pretty savage first missile. He's also spent way more than me because all of my units are 10 and all of his are 40. So I'm way ahead in economy as well.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Inferno bomber.
Unit Unit offline.
Napalm tanks are full.
Unit ready.
Ready to go. Looking to
Just kill the unbelievable.
Inferno bomb.
Let's bring up to their knees.
Yup. Your jump gets squad at my heart. That'll dig you out of this hole.
Gonna heat things up. Moving the Inferno bomber.
We're ready.
Napalm.
Time Militia here.
Unit ready.
Put another Inferno and move this up.
Let's go.
Why are you going another jump jet, dude? Like, you're literally making jump jets to fight the new.
Tanks are full. There, and Inferno threat.
Militia here.
Unit offline.
Inferno bomb. Napalm.
Okay, that
Inferno
was
in
rough.
motion.
That was really rough.
Move Inferno bomb. Napalm tanks are full.
Unit ready.
Inferno moving. Napalm
Nuclear weapon launched.
Alright, GG, my guy. This is why I hate having jump jets as like your early game anti-vehicle unit. Because if you go against wheels, it's so bad.
3, 2, 1. New mission received.
We're up against Storm, who I suspect is taking a break from the X-Men to come and play some Rivals. Seems reasonable.
Unit ready.
I don't really want to push in with these wheels. Maybe if he gives me space to do so. Try and get this 2v1. I should not have gone third wheel, I think. Probably should have gone straight into Rifles instead of third wheel.
Building
I'll go
online.
Rifles next.
No stopping. Militia here. What's needed? Destroy the GDI. We're ready to passing. Bring up to their knees.
From the lights, I'll go lights.
Boys are ready to roll. Revving the engine.
Alright, we should be fine here. Actually, maybe not. I might mess this up. That's close. Yeah, I almost messed that one up. Should have followed the lasers with the rifles.
Missiles will smash a kill up, no problem. Revving the engine.
Unit offline.
For the Brotherhood, missiles will smash.
The unbelievers will suffer. Kill what's
And we want to go Inferno now that we'll pass first missile on it.
what's needed.
Although, I don't really want to make Inferno against these bikes. I'm going to make some scavengers first. Try and set up like the... Okay, now we definitely want Inferno. Get the hell away from this chuggy as well.
Things up. Oh, great job, hunting.
Ugh.
Inferno, great job. Napalm takes
Really need to
the
bomb that chuggy there.
Ready, scavenge. Inferno delivering.
Unit offline.
Super annoying I didn't get the chuggy.
Gonna heat things up. Looking to pick up the pace. There, Inferno thrusters
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Attack boys ready to rumble.
Am I going to lose my Inferno? That's so bad.
Offline.
Inferno
Come on, scavengers. Come on, man. Oh my god. I don't know if that's really scavengers' fault, but it's taking so long to kill those bites. Like, so long to kill the bites.
Inferno bomber. Advancing. Napalm tanks are
I think lasers just fire. Like, a 4-man laser squad fires much faster than a 3-man scavenger squad. I'm not 100% on that.
Inferno.
Okay, there goes the dog.
Gonna heat scavenger. Ready to hunt. Inferno bomber reporting. Napalm tank ready to heat things up.
Unit offline.
Inferno.
Brotherhood is rising.
Unit offline.
Stopping.
I want to go and bomb these rifles down here. Phantom.
Unit enhanced.
Come on, scavs, you can do it. No, we can't do it.
What's advancing?
Unit ready.
Alright, now.
Red 4K.
We should be okay here. Put the Phantom down in case the rifles die. Yeah. A little bit closer than I'd like, though. I feel like all these missiles I lose, I feel like it's because I make the switch into Inferno, which is a big tempo cost. Because I'm spending all of my money going Inferno. And then the scavengers don't keep up in a way that lasers normally would, so I end up losing a ton of tempo. And having to wait until I've got enough money for multiple Infernos or Inferno plus something else.
Establishing battlefield control.
But obviously I was on holiday for 2 weeks, so it's not surprising that...
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Alright, final game against Inferno.
Unit ready.
You guys think I should do I could do a video where I stream from my phone whilst actually doing a job. the meta run video. I'm actually running whilst playing the game. I'll tell you what, chat, I would do terribly if I had to run while playing this game.
Your command.
That would definitely be my kryptonite.
Hurricane.
Well, this Paco guy's playing pretty well.
Building online.
He's getting some nice dog blocking in to ensure that I can't get a 2v1 with my rifles. Oh, sorry, my wheels.
Kill them all. No problem. Your command.
I can ignore this dude over here.
Unit ready.
This two-man squad, I can ignore that because it's not going to be relevant. I can't fight a wheel as a two-man squad. Or at least it should be able to. Pitbull? Oh, that's not
Unit ready.
I'd rather not fight a Pitbull right now. Pitbull is I'm actually surprised we haven't had a problem with Pitbull until now. Pitbull is a unit that is very good against these Inferno decks in the first missile. Because it beats everything in the deck apart from Inferno pretty much. So it's really tough to beat Pitbulls usually early on. Oh, I don't think he's meant to do that. That feels like a misplay. So we're going to get rifles and we're going to get scavs. We need to bomb this.
Unit ready.
Yeah, we need to bomb this Pitbull and then we need to block this other Pitbull. Rubbish.
Moving napalm.
So we'll drive away. This is standing in fire and being shot by two rifle squads, so we should be able to kill it.
Inferno in motion. Burn it to the
We need an answer to this challenge. I guess it's going to be fight spam.
Inferno bomb reporting.
I don't want to lose this Inferno. Like, the Inferno is really valuable. And also, it killed like two Pitbulls, but that still hasn't even made back its cost. Because Inferno is so expensive. It costs 100 and killing two Pitbulls is only 80. Although, did I kill something else? I don't remember now. I definitely need at least like one more kill with this Inferno. That would probably do. If I lose it now, it's not worth it. Yeah, fresh one. Oops, that's bad. That's bad. Come on, bike, fire. Fire sooner. Oh, yes, just in time. Alright, then we have the scavenger. This is where, again, I really want to play laser to cover my Inferno, but I don't have laser, I have scavenger. So I have to use scavenger instead. And the combat potential of Scavenger being reduced is a massive problem here. As you can see, it does nothing. It did nothing to these powers at all. Like, literally did nothing. Alright, there we go. Finally got a missile. That was a tough one, though. Let's get some more Infernos out. So then we really want to play Inferno Scav, if possible. Use the Inferno to kill the, use Inferno to kill the shots, and then the Scavenger to kill everything else. Nice. Good thing we got that bomber.
Advancing treasure. Your command. Ready. Scav looking to pick up the pieces. Good shot. Revving the end. No trouble. Your command. Moving napalm.
Some dollar there.
Inferno bomb. Inferno in motion.
Very nice.
Unit offline.
Another Inferno out.
Unit ready.
Inferno thrusters active.
I want to get rid of this bike.
Your burning. Revving Inferno bomb. Your command. Napalm tanks are full. Gonna heat things up. Inferno, carefully now. Burn the napalm. Inferno thrusters gonna deliver like a brain of.
Unit offline.
Another Inferno. I'm maybe he has talents to fight Inferno, but I can fight against them.
Gonna heat things up.
And Inferno versus everything else, which is fine.
Unit offline.
Everything else, there's Inferno. There it is. Let's go! Let's go, Jack Tenno! With the Scavenger Inferno. Oh, man. Alright, well, I've already talked a lot about my opinion of Scavengers throughout this run, so I don't really want to talk about it anymore. I would just play Laser instead. I think the deck is good, I just play Laser instead of Scavenger. I also like, there's a lot of different Inferno variations, and I think I prefer all of them to this one. So like, this is obviously, this is just an upgrade, I think. This is just better. And then I actually prefer this as well, and this I think is better, and also this is better. I like all of these Inferno decks more than the wheel bike one. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.